As a neuroscientist, I've been involved in cognitive development for many, many years. That means learning how a brain like gets information. What do you do with that information there? And as you know, if you're getting into a pattern, for example, you're doing every day, you're eating the same, every day you're doing the same exercises, you're going to wear out a little bit and you get like really bored. Well, the same with your brain. Your brain is getting a little bit bored there, and your brain needs new stimuli. And then I'm not talking about stress stimuli. Of course, a little bit of stress is good, but if you get too much stress, your brain is going to shut down. And so you need to find a way to get new stimuli in and work on your brain development. And that's where I'm like very interested in, is like, how does that brain function? What do you do with that? And why is learning important? And why is learning new things important? Well, we know that for like 30 plus or even a little bit longer there, that our brain can create new neurons. But if that is not possible, we can also make new connections in our brain. We can rewire our brains. And that is a process that I am so intrigued of, and I would like to study more and more and more. And that's why you like rewiring your brain. And how do you do that? And does everybody do this? And that is some things that I've observed in like preclinical work, but also in clinical work. Everybody does that. And when you have an open mind, you can create new pathways, you discover new things. Of course, sometimes you get stressed out, because if I go to a yoga class and I've never done that before, I'm so stressed out, I can't even focus on the yoga itself. So, but in the end, I will create some new sprouts in my brain, or maybe rewire it. And I get like less stressed out and I adapt again. And then I am worn out again from that exercise. I find something new. So for me, constant learning is developing myself. And I would like to see that and contribute to that kind of like exercise with other people as well. Like teach them that, yes, you can rewire your brain. And if you have a stressful experience, how can we cope with that? How can you learn how to deal with it? And what I do in like leadership, I run a nonprofit organization as well. And we're like learning about leadership, and we teach our students like, you know, why does it, don't ask why does it happen to me, but ask why is it happening for me? So change that to into a for. And I think especially like, you know, when we're talking about the symposium here, people understand numbers. So 4 is more than 2. So we're going to work on that 4, that positive mind setting, that like, oh, it's happening for me. And then my brain cells will start recognizing that one, and they're going to adapt. And I'm going to see that I'm less stressed. And then I'm learning again and again and again. And it's a never ending cycle. So that's why I think an open mind is very important, and learning, try to do it as much as you can, any minute of your life, any minute that you're breathing, learn, and learn even more, and teach other people, because then they learn as well. So it's like a give and take. And that's why I'm so obsessed with learning.